All right, all you night readers, welcome to Tarot Nights. It's good to have you all here. Thanks for being here. I hope everyone is doing well. I am doing well, that's for sure. And we have, looks like a huge crowd tonight, right? I saw tons and tons of questions and stuff. It is a Monday night. You would think that it might be a little slower, but my, oh my. We do have a great crowd here tonight, so thank you all for being here. Definitely. All right, so hello to you all. Let me get you in here, and then we can see who's who and what's what. Hello, beautiful Aries, from one beautiful Aries to another. Me. Lisa and Yvonne, Heavenly Moonlight, hello. Selena, Destiny, Luna, Jane. Freedom, Sarah, how are you? Great to see you all. Ocean Bling, welcome. Welcome, Ocean Bling. If you're here for the first time, please do me a favor and subscribe. Also do me a favor and get those notifications so you can see that I'm here every single day at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and that I also send out daily tarot tips every morning. Morning my time, at least, right? Hello, Barb. It's great to have you here. And Hanny, how are you? Welcome back. And Barban, hey, Barban. Again, good to have you here. Thank you all. Freedom, hello. Good to see everybody. Oh, what a great crowd. So, let's get right down to it, right? Can you have a reading for the week, beautiful Aries? Of course you can. Of course. All right. So, good to see everybody. A reading for the week. Oh, beautiful Aries. This doesn't look so bad at all. Not too shabby. Well, it has its moments, right? I think you're starting off this week now with the chance to restore things, right? And that's really what you want to do. You want to restore the relationship that you have now, right? I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm not saying that it's gone bad or anything like that. You just want to reassure basically yourself that everything is going to be okay. And I think, he's going to end up reassuring you, because right now you feel kind of isolated because you guys do have a bit of a distance between you, because you don't live quite as close to each other and don't have as much time together as you would like. And, that does take some reassurances at times that things are good. But I do see where things are strong still between the two of you. I see that strong love connection, that harmony and trust. And that's what you really need, right? You don't need somebody coming in and being judgmental and authoritative and very in power. They don't have to be. You don't need somebody coming in trying to be in power or controlling. None of that. So don't let those types of people in this week. Those are not the kind of people who are going to help you for sure. But I think by the end of the week, it's Christmas. At the end of the week, Friday is Christmas around the world. And I think it's going to be a very happy day, a happy time for you. I think it's going to be very prosperous. I think you're going to be happy about life and family and friends. And it's going to end up being a wonderful week. So that's what I get for you, beautiful Aries. I'm seeing good things. All right. So, Lise, can you have a reading, please? My goodness. Dropping cards left and right. These cards are huge. That's why. These cards are gigantic. If you have little hands, you do. Unfortunately, as beautiful and as wonderful as the Anna.K deck is, this is not the deck for you to shuffle. Unfortunately. All right, so a reading, Lise. Just a general reading. All right, let's see what we get. Let us see. So it's all about messages, right? The Page of Rods, believe it or not, is a messenger. And he is also a very free spirit who wants to discover new things. Well, discovering new things, usually takes changes or brings about some changes. And well, that's okay. There's nothing really wrong with that. Right? I don't think it's going to be anything chaotic. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I think this is going to be a good week. Of course, it's going to be a good week for you to have big plans, right? There's a lot of potential for that to happen. And I have to say, it's going to be all about teamwork, right? Teamwork between you and your partner. And how things are, I think the two of you working together is going to be really good. I think you're going to take some time this week and kind of reflect back as to Christmases past, right? The Hermit in this card almost, well, not quite, but almost looks like Santa Claus, right? Father Christmas, according to where you are, what you call him. And, I think you're going to look back and think back to prior years when things were, different than they were this year, right? Non-COVID Christmas. Everybody wants a non-COVID Christmas. Well, I'm dreaming of a non-COVID Christmas as well. But I think that's what you're going to do. I think you're going to think about that. The Page of Pentacles, same thing. He is someone who is very dependable in your life. And again, I believe this would be your partner. And again, he is always bringing you messages of happiness, messages of new things to come, good things to come, possibly learning something new, possibly, financial opportunities, things like that. I think it's all going to be good. I think things are going pretty okay for you this week. It looks like it's going to be a good week. It looks like there's going to be a lot of good things. And Christmas looks like it's going to be good too. I think so. You see the tower with the changes. It's not a big deal. Changes are not big. It's more of a cleaning out, right? It's a cleansing process. The tower. It can definitely be. That's another, it's just another way to look at it. As being that tower is a complete cleansing process. And that's what you do here at Christmas time, right? Everybody takes time. They clean their houses because you never know who's going to stop by or if you're having guests or not having guests over and stuff. Well, the tower could be all about that, right? Could be all about changing your decor. And that's what I see for you. So, All right, Yvonne, can you have a general reading as well? Can you have a general reading? Okay. My dog's in here with me tonight. He decided he wanted to come in and spend the show here on the floor next to me, but he keeps pacing back and forth. He's funny. All right, so Yvonne, here's what I'm saying for you. I get that there's hope. This is a week of hope. It's a week of hope. I know you're looking for general readings, and you know what? My general readings this week are all 1 week. My general readings tonight are all for the whole week, because I really think that's what we want to talk about. Everybody wants to talk about what's going to happen for Christmas, and how is it going to happen, and how are we going to get this to work? And, well, you know how that is, right? You know how that is. It's tough. And it's not going to be easy, and we've been talking about that, right? How things are. All right. So I think we all know that we need hope. I'm sorry. I was reading something completely different. All right. So fine, you caught me. Somebody sent me a message that they may have had found, but it did not pan out. But I had to read the message, right, to find that out. It's okay. It's all right. I'll just be devastated on Christmas morning. I'll be one of those kids crying. It's okay. Anyhow, back to you. I'm sorry, Yvonne. So I think this week is going to be a week, just like I said, of hope. I think it's going to be a week of faith and healing. And unfortunately, it's going to be a time where there is new information coming to you. There's going to be new information. There's going to be new things going on. There's going to be new... I think you're going to have some new ideas, very clear ideas this week. But I think it's going to also, there are going to be sad moments, right? The Queen of Swords, she never shows up at a good time. She's never there to tell you happy things, because you can see her, right? You can look right at her and see, she doesn't look so happy. She's kind of not the nicest person in the world, but she just wants to remind you that that everyone may not be attending Christmas this year, or, may not be as welcome as they used to be. Yeah, I think so. But I do think things are going to be good for you personally, with your own family, with your own little family of 4, right? I think everybody's going to be happy with the way the week goes. I think the excitement and the celebration is coming, because this is all about, the 4 of Wands is all about celebration and special events. Well, of course, by the end of the week, and here we are, the last card, by the end of the week, you are going to have a special event. We do have Christmas. Unfortunately for you guys in Ireland, starting right after Christmas, you're going back into lockdown. I know. That doesn't sound pleasing at all. But I have to say, I still think you will make the most out of it, because you always find a way to do that. So, that's what I'm getting for you, Yvonne. I hope that made sense to you. I do hope that made sense to you. Heavenly Moonlight, what's up? What does the love department look like for this week for you? Well, the love department is on the 4th floor, you will find assorted types of love. 4th floor, love department. Going down. The love department, maybe the love department is going to be as cleared out as the rest of the store will be, because everybody's doing their last minute love shopping, right? Everybody's trying to get some love for Christmas. And sure enough, I think the love department might be just as empty as the shoe department and the toy department and the clothing department and the pajamas department, because everybody gets pajamas for Christmas, don't they? Christmas PJs. All right, so all kidding aside, right? All kidding aside, you know I only joke because we're all friends here. So I think here we go, beginning of the week. What's going on this week for you? Well, this week for you, it starts off with somebody who is, really kind of trying to take control over you, over your life, over things about you. And they think that they're right. They try to be smart, not in a good, smart way where they tell you things that are really useful, smart, but in a smart way, like they're a smart aleck, right? I don't want to say the other word, but right? But they're just, they think that their smartness is funny, and it's not really. It's really not, and it never is, but they don't get it, Some people just don't get it. I think, I think you'll be happiest healing emotionally during this week. I think that will give you the most success if you work on that emotional healing. But I also see, again, that you have that, you've got that free spirit, right? You've always got that free spirit, and you're always adventurous. You are someone who is brave, and you can handle things because you do have confidence in yourself. And what you don't have in confidence, you make up for it and you work on, I believe. I think you're going to need to use some intuition. I think it's going to take some patience and understanding this week, because, the love, like I said, the love department is probably a little bit sold out of things. But again, I see confidence, right? The magician is all about confidence. Take initiative. Take the initiative to do something unexpected. I think that would be the best way to explain it, right? Be powerful, be confident, take the initiative, figure something creative out, and do something extremely unexpected, because whatever that is, you will do really well with it. All right? That's what I get for you, Heavenly Moonlight. Thank you so much. Selena, you'd like to know if your boyfriend is planning on getting you a Christmas gift. Oh my. Well, I certainly hope so. I would certainly hope so. It would be crazy not to. Well, my little buddy fell asleep and is now snoring behind me after all that walking around here in the studio back and forth. All his pacing has worn him out. Now he is zonked. So is your boyfriend going to get you a Christmas gift? I think you are, I think you're a little frustrated right now. I think so. I think you're a little frustrated, but, here comes the big but, right? But I believe you still think that he is going to make you happy. I think he's gonna. I think he's kind of a last-minute shopper. I think he is a procrastinator. I think that's how things are going to be, right? I do think that he's going to be a bit of a, he's a last-minute Christmas shopper. That's all I can tell you. That's what I'm feeling from there. I think he has some ideas in mind, but he's not exactly sure what way to go with them. But I do think he's going to get you a gift because I think he has, I think he's been saving up. I think he has been successful working, and, overall, he's dependable to you, right? He's dependable all the time. He is realistic, and he knows that, like, if he wants this relationship to go anywhere, he better be buying a gift. Excuse me. Gets me a little choked up there. Yeah, he better be buying a gift. But I do think that he will. I definitely think that's the plan. I just think that, again, he is one of those rush out and do the last minute shopping kind of deals. So maybe you'll get like a handheld vacuum cleaner. I don't know. But you will definitely be getting something for Christmas. All right. That's what I see. Oh, Christmas used to make me giddy. Lately, I don't know. Past few years, meh. But tonight's readings are, tonight's readings are kind of making me feel a little Christmassy for some reason. Don't forget, if you can get your hands on an Xbox Series X for the old Night Reader, please feel free to do so. Feel free to grab one of those up for me. I know they're like $500, but I will pay you back for it right away. All right, so Luna, what does the Spirit want to tell you? The Spirit wants to tell you you want to move forward, but you can't. You just can't. How can you go anywhere when your sphinxes are laying down and they won't pull? So you want to move forward, right? You want to plant the seed so something good grows for you right now, but it's not happening because nobody is helping you move forward. There is no help there. I think you are somebody who likes to stay inside, right? You like to stay inside. You don't really like change. You would rather read a book or study something or learn something new instead. I think at times maybe you're a bit emotionally fragile, but I also think that you're successful and dependable. And I think you are someone who likes to, who feels like they could provide for their family. So maybe it's time for a bit of a change, right? A bit of a change. Things are ending. You always get that ending here with the Death card, right? But then something new is going to start. What's going to start? That's up to you, because guess what? Look, there's no other cards over here. So that new beginning that comes after the Death card, that wonderful new beginning, is all up to you because it's a blank slate over here. So that's what the Spirit wants you to know. And I think that sounded pretty okay. Destiny, any surprises for you for Christmas? Would you like to visit the love department with Moonlight? Heavenly Moonlight and you could visit the love department, but right around, the closer you get to Christmas, they start having 2-for-1 sales. You're welcome, Luna. I have a PS4 Freedom and I have an Xbox One X. I just want the new one, right? I want the new one. I do. I'm such a nerd and such a, believe it or not, that's a big part of my life. I spend a lot of time playing games. And so I have a PS4. I would be interested in a PS5 if people could find those for me too. Either way, one or the other. I just have more games on the Xbox right now. And well, all right, Destiny, let's see what we got for you. Any surprises during Christmas? Any surprises? What are your plans for Christmas, Destiny? Because I think that you're a bit afraid of how things are going to go here at Christmas. I think there's some fears and some I think they run very deep, some subconscious fears of Christmas. But I do see that there's going to be some celebration and fun. And of course, we always talk about, right, a special event for the Four of Wands. And well, what's a better special event than Christmas? What could be better? You just have to do things in moderation. Take things slowly. Have some patience. I know that's a tough one, right? But things will move forward for you. Do not stress, right? I can't tell you that enough. Don't let your mind race about what's going to happen at Christmas, because I think Christmas is going to be nice for you. You may be having guests over, or you may be going somewhere and you may be doing some work there, cooking or something like that. Or if you're at your home, maybe this week entails some cleaning, right? And it feels like it's hard work. And I understand that because, that's how it is. But yeah, I think, any real surprises for Christmas? I don't see any big surprises. I don't see anything big, unfortunately. I'm sorry to say. I don't see anything out of the ordinary. That's what I get for you, Destiny. Selena, I described him to a T. He is a procrastinator, but you love him anyway, and that's exactly what I figured. Of course you love him anyway. Jane, what is coming up for you in January in your love life? Well, I'm glad you asked. Oh. All right, let's see what we get for you. Hey, I hope the sound is okay tonight, the music and the voice and all that, because my recording studio stuff here had a software update and I had to reset everything and redo all of it. And well, I hope everything sounds good and clear and nice and pleasing. pleasing to the ear. All right, Jane, what's coming to you in your love life in January? What is coming to you in your love life in January? Very interesting. The Nine of Cups says that things are going to be happy. You are going to be happy. You're going to be satisfied. You will feel at peace in January with your love life. I think it's time for you to, again, with the Queen of Swords, it's time for you to emotionally detach yourself from other people, from everyone else. It's time for you to put some distance in between you and anyone else and become independent. Find someone new. I think this is going to help you develop. I think this is going to make you feel a lot of relief. And that's going to be a huge change for you. But you know what? I think that's what you need. You need that big change. So you go out. Now you become a free spirit. You want to discover new things. You want to explore new things. And you're active, right? And that's going to really be a good time. It's going to be fun. I think it'll be enjoyable. And I think January with your love life will turn out to be much better than it has been in the past. All right? That's what I get for you, Jane. I know that kind of went fast, didn't it? It did. It went really quick, that reading, but I have to say it was just kind of cut and dry. It was right there. Freedom. The downstairs neighbors just left their kids alone. What are the parents up to? I remember these downstairs neighbors. We really thought during the summertime that they were going to be moving out. Really expected them to get evicted at some point, but that didn't happen. So now they've left their kids alone. Freedom, how old are these kids? I'm sure you have an idea of how old they are, right? How old are they? All right, so what are the parents up to? Parents are sneaking. They're being very sneaky. They have really decided that they're kind of defending themselves right now. They are very defiant, very vigilant. They're very sensitive to what's going on around them. And I think, they're not quite... I think they're very indecisive about how they want to, what they want with their lives. But I see some deceit here for sure, right? The Knight of Swords, is all about having no plans and rushing into things and doing bad things and just having a bad ideas. And here, the Four of Pentacles is usually about saving and stuff. But with the Anna.K deck, it almost looks like, right, this person is trying to sneak away from everybody else. And this maybe this is the children here, right? And I think that's what's really going to happen. I think they're doing something sneaky for sure. I think they've planned it. I think they've organized it. And I think it is not, really good. I think they're trying to have some independence of their own, some free time and stuff like that. But they can't get anybody to watch the kids, and I don't think they really asked. And I think it was okay with them. They felt like it was okay. Hey, we're just going to leave them home alone, and we're going to go do our thing. Whatever it is that they're doing, right? Whatever that thing is that they are doing, it's probably not good, or it's probably just not something that they should be doing. And, certainly shouldn't be leaving little kids home alone. But I am going to say I would definitely say that, yeah, they're doing something a little bit on the sneaky side. On the sneaky side. All right. Thanks, Freedom. Sarah, hi. How are you? It's great to have you here. What will your year be like in 2021? What is your year going to be like in 2021? What will it be like? I think 2001 shows a lot of emotional potential. It's going to show some new emotional healing and love, and I think that's a good thing. I just think that there's maybe too many things going on at the same time. There's just too much going on at the same time. So it's time for you to end something. Something has to end before, so that something new can start, right? Death and rebirth. Something has to end. And then something new will start from there. Once that starts, I think you're going to be a little bit defiant. I think, again, you're going to put your walls up and be a little bit protective. Give that little bit of a side eye to people. You're going to be very protective of things, of yourself especially, because you don't want to be hurt in 2021. But I think, for the year also, I think it's time to prioritize, right? And I say this a lot with the Two of Pentacles. It's about prioritizing. You have two things, right? Priorities and non-priorities. And if you take all the non-priorities and you just leave them behind, the things that are not important right now, leave them behind. And then the things that are important, the things that you really want to move forward with, those are the things you concentrate on. And that cuts back the amount of things you have to worry about, right? There are going to be changes. You are going to have to make some changes, and you are going to have to be flexible for those changes. So, yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. That's what I get for you, Sarah. Thank you for your question, and thanks for being here. All right. Ocean Bling. What is going on? I tell you, I am rattling off readings faster than a speeding bullet tonight. I feel like Superman. They just seem to be going really quick, and I seem to be, maybe I'm just talking really fast. I'm not sure. There's 5 kids downstairs, huh, Freedom? Wow. Hanny, can you get a reading on 2021? That seems to be the popular question for these next couple of weeks, I'm sure, is going to be what's going to happen next year. What's next year going to be like, right? I'll tell you what. And you could probably get your reading about next year if you tell me if I'm pronouncing your name correctly or not. Is it Hani or Hani? All right. It's a deck I don't use enough, I know. Tarot in Wonderland. So what does the Aries think of you currently? I think the Aries is very happy with you. I think the Aries is feels like you are the complete package for them. Oh, thanks, Sarah. You are very welcome. So I think the Aries thinks you are the complete package. I think they feel like there is a new energy between the two of you. There could be a new passion, right? Because fire is all about passion, and well, the wands are all about fire and passion. And I think the Aries wants to move forward with things with you, right? They want to move forward, and I think that's going to be good because you'll be very successful. You can be successful together. You can be, you'll have confidence in each other. You'll have confidence in the relationship, if there is one, or the friendship, whichever it is. It doesn't, either way. And I think you'll have a lot of people who support you. As you can see here, there's a lot of support all around. So don't be afraid of things. Don't be sad that things may not go exactly the way you want them to, because I really think that they will. I think they're going to go pretty well. This just seems like it's an illusion, right? The moon, the illusions of the moon there are maybe making you feel afraid of something that's not really going to happen, because it seems like the rest of this is all very, very good things. And that's what I get for you, Ocean Bling. Thank you so much. All right. Barb, what will the new year bring? That is the popular question. Yes, it is. Thank you, Ocean Bling, for subscribing, and I hope you enjoyed. Oh, Hannah, you were here yesterday too, but you didn't get a reading. I'm sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you're still here. Haroon, how are you? Hello, James Barnwell. Hi. Good to have you here. Welcome, Maximiliano. Good to have you here too. Thanks so much. What a great crowd we've got here tonight. So, Barb, what will the new year bring? What will the new year bring? Ocean Bling, I'm glad you enjoyed your reading. Thank you very, very much again for being here, and thank you for subscribing. All right, so what will the new year bring? All righty. Well, you gotta look at it a couple different ways, right? You think, okay, well, 2021 is going to be a big illusion, right? It's going to be a year of, what does my subconscious tell me? What does my subconscious conscience tell me? Because that's really great, right? You would really love to know, what does your subconscious tell you? And of course, the High Priestess on this end is telling you the same thing. Use your intuition to understand what's going to come for next year. You're going to need to have some patience, because right now you feel like things are not where they should be, right? You feel almost a little bit stuck. you see yourself as being stuck and tied down, but you're not really, right? You're the beautiful woman on the outside, not the stuck woman here in the mirror. So, you know what? For the next 2 weeks, before we get to the new year, this is the time to really reassess everything that you are working on. Look at where you went, where you were, right? Look at the major steps you took to get away from the places you've been in the past, the bad places. And look at all of the major steps and milestones you've made since you have moved away, right? Well, what's that going to do for you? That's going to bring you an emotional connection with someone, right? Probably start off as an emotional connection as friends. And then what, right? Then that friendship, that could turn into something more. It could turn into a love. It could turn into a relationship. And I think that would be wonderful. So, yeah, I think things are good for you, Barb. I think things are going to be wonderful. It's going to be a good year. It's always a mystery, right? It's always a mystery. And both of these are about mystery. Because you can see the moon here, and you can see, of course, well, all the moon here, all the moons. And it's always a mystery. But, hey, it's all about what you make of it. But if you look back and see the things you've got rid of and that you've moved on from and how wonderful you've done since you've moved on from that, you'll also see that there is a bright and shiny silver lining. All right. Beautiful Aries, you donated. Thank you. Did you have another question? Did you have another question, beautiful Aries? I did your reading first. Very, very, very first. Way, way back at the beginning of the show. Oh, there you go. There it is. So should you text your boyfriend and check on him? He didn't seem to be in a good... He didn't seem to be good this morning when you talked to him, and you weren't going to force it. And so now you want to know, should you contact him, text him? Now, I will do, I'll do the reading for you. You donated for one. And I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Beautiful Aries, I do appreciate your generosity. However, at the end of this reading, I'm going to give you my 2 cents, if that's okay with you. If it's not okay with you, then just tell me don't. But if it is okay with you, let me know. Because I will. Yeah. He said he was good, and he didn't follow up. And so that's okay with you? All right. All right. I'm only going to put in my quick word. My quick thought, from a guy's perspective. A guy's perspective. How about that? That's kind of what I meant. And you meant good mood. Okay, that's fine. I kind of had a funny feeling, that's kind of what it meant. And I kind of got it. All right, so he wasn't in a good mood this morning when you talked to him, and you didn't want to force it. Of course not. Again, it's funny because when I did your reading early, I got the King of Pentacles, and I said, that I think his work is successful, but I think it's really weighing on him, right? So if you look at these 3 cards here, you go from being successful at work, right? and dependable, which he is, he's there all the time, to having to do things in moderation and have patience because, work is probably a very long day for him. And then you get the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about doing a lot of hard work and pushing yourself and being determined and trying for perfection. And I think that's really what's going on. And I think that's kind of what they're pushing for with him. I think he is, I think he's ready to go, right? He is creative and adventurous, but he really wants to get moving. He really wants to get his holidays started, just like everybody does this week. And people who, especially when you're working, I remember when I was working, this was the worst week in the world, because especially when the holiday falls at the end of a week and you've got to go the whole week to wait for it, it's like, oh my goodness, it takes forever. And I think that's how he's feeling, because right now he's very indecisive about, what he's going to be able to do, how he's going to be able to do it, what's he going to be able to do with you and stuff like that. And he wants to be he wants to be balanced emotionally. He wants to be generous to you. And he feels bad, right? He feels sympathetic towards the way things are between the two of you, because you do have that distance. And, does that put him in a bad mood sometimes? Yeah, maybe it does. He texted you good morning, but you mean you're not going to force anybody to talk to you. And he has a very long day of work. So there you go. I mean, that's kind of what I'm telling you. So, beautiful Aries, here's my quick 2 cents as my guy's point of view thing, right? The guy point of view is anytime that your boyfriend, your man, right, says or acts like he's not in a good mood, or things aren't going well, or he just texts you, hey, good morning, even though you're not going to force anyone to talk to you or force anyone to text you, it is a really good idea to still message him back. Some kind of a message, just a little checkup. Hey, just wondered how your day was going. Just wanted to know how you are. I was thinking of you, and I just wanted you to know that. Right? Something like that. He asked what you wanted for Christmas, and you told him what it was, but it was kind of expensive, and he agreed to it. You're wondering, should you change it? Nope. No, that's not his problem. But I think just something simple like that. It's just, something simple. Hey, I was thinking about you. Or something, something you did recently popped into your head. You could tell him, and, I was thinking, made me think about you. And I just wanted to get in touch with you and tell you. Right? Something nice like that. That'll diffuse the situation, that's for sure. Absolutely diffuses the situation when that happens. You're bad when it comes to communication. What do I always tell everybody, right? Communication is the key. So, yeah, there you go. Good. Text him now. And I don't think he feels neglected. I just think, if you feel like something isn't right, well then make sure that something is right. Make sure it's okay. Make sure things are all right. Because you don't want things to be bad, especially here, again, not especially at Christmas time. That's for sure. All right, Hanny, how are you? Can you get a reading for 2021? That is the popular reading of the night. That seems to be the popular reading of the evening. And I think it will be for the next almost 2 weeks. So, Hanny, what's going on? Here's what we've got. I think you are very confident in yourself. I think you're interested in moving forward in something, and I think you have a lot of, like I said, power and confidence, and you'll take the initiative to do something new. I think you want to learn about something. I think you want to really study. I think you want to figure things out, right? Because you can see all the light bulbs, right? When they put light bulbs over people's heads, right, it means they have a great idea or a thought or something like that. Well, you have lots of thoughts. I think you have lots of thoughts, and I think that's what's really on your mind. I think you need to figure out how to be a little more alert on things, but I think you have a lot of good thoughts. I just think that right now you feel very conflicted inside about how things are and how things will be for 2021. But I think they're going to be good. I think love-wise, I think there may be somebody coming into your life that could be your knight in shining armor, your Prince Charming. If you already have someone in your life, well, I think that person is just going to solidify and strengthen that relationship the best that they possibly can. And you know what? In 2021, you always have the option, right? If you don't like what you're seeing, change your view, right? Change the view. If you don't like what you see, change the view. And that's what I get for you. All right, honey? All right. So we've got time for one more free reading tonight. And then if I get donations, I will continue to do readings, but otherwise, yeah, I will do one more freebie, and that is for you, Maximiliano. Maxi, are they going to hire you from the company named Acner? You already had an interview. Okay. So if you didn't get a reading tonight, please come back again tomorrow night. I'm here every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And if you want to absolutely guarantee a reading, of course, then donations will guarantee readings. That will guarantee you a reading. It does make your reading priority. It gets it done right away. All right, so will they hire you? I'm thinking so far, yeah, I think so. I think you really kind of solidified your case when you explained to them your education and information like that, how much you knew about the job and how well you could do that job. I think it's all about feeling safe and blessed, having good well-being, and I think you have completed exactly what you wanted, right? You've achieved happiness. You've achieved the whole idea of finding your purpose with this job and finding a place that you want to be. And I think that, you're just going to have to now it's going to take a little while because of the holidays, I believe, before you find out exactly. And I think you're going to have some understanding and some patience of that. That's going to be important. I think you're going to be at this job for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving, right? Someone very slow moving. And of course, I think, slow moving time wise, I think you're looking at just that. Okay, things are going to move slowly, which means I'm going to be there a long time. And I really think that that's going to be true. So that's kind of what I get for you, Maxie. I hope that makes sense. Good luck to you. I do hope you get the job. I do hope they really do hire you and stuff. And I think everything will be all right. And like I said, it looks like it will be a long career there. It looks like you'll be there for quite a while. So, all right. All right, folks. So, take one last look, see if I have any donations. I do not have any other donations. So, all right. So that is the end of our show. That'll be the end of our show. I hope you guys had a good evening. You're welcome, Maxie. Thank you very much for your question and being here. I'm glad I was able to get to you. Again, don't forget the show is called Tarot Nights. I am here every single night at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. I am the Night Reader Tarot, and I will see you all again tomorrow night. Have a great night. Bye now.